Hello everyone and welcome to another edition of Coding My Way In. And my update for the week is actually not a good one. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I think out of my 9 months of studying, this has been my worst week so far. And not because I was not studying hard enough or I wasn't putting the effort. The issue that I'm having is that I'm like stuck. I've been stuck for 3 days trying to connect Socket.io with my Next.js application, and man, it's been a nightmare. I didn't even want to do the video today because I'm like, what am I going to tell them this week? I legit couldn't figure it out. Um, I've been trying like different ways to connect it because the first issue that I was having was I had my socket server, which is this, right? I had it on my API route, which is here. And for some reason, as you can see, I do a lot of checks when I do my connections. Is something that I've learned. Always make sure you have anything, any console logs, if there's like any errors. That way you catch things. So one of the things that I have is client disconnect and disconnecting the database. And when I was having this code in my API route, I was noticing that as soon as my application ran, it would disconnect immediately. And I kept looking why this is happening. And eventually, like we all know, Socket.io and WebSockets as a whole has an issue with Next.js, which basically the way that Next.js does is like they only use the routes every time you use them. So a constant connection is not a thing for Next.js. So the reason that I kept not that my database was disconnecting immediately as soon as the application mounted was because of this issue. And I thought by using Socket.io instead of WS, I thought this would fix the issue, but this didn't fix the issue at all. So what I started doing was I started reading documentation. I went to the Socket.io own documentation to see how to do it, and I checked the steps. I reworked my server, and one of the things that it says is to create a server.js file in the root on the root of the project, which is what I did. Now we have it here. So I took it out from the API route, put it in its own separate universe, and did this packet.json update, which is here, and all that is happening is now is this literally crashing my application. And then I was asking Gemini and Claude and ChatGPT, hey, I'm having issues with the module. And I come to find out, it tells me, oh, you can try it and do type module. And okay, I would try that. But then what would happen is, then it would affect my next auth authentication, and then this will crash. And then it tells me, oh, so what you can do is, since you're having the ES module issue and next auth only runs on common module, you can just the .js for your server, just turn it into a MJS. And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do that. I did. It didn't work. And I've been looking like for different examples, and let me show you guys. This is what happens when I run the application. I immediately get this error. The page doesn't even log in because the packet.json just what it did was it combined the localhost 3000 and the port for the server, which is 3001. So when I run npm run deb, it runs both. But what's happening is it's giving me this ES module issue, and when I do the type module, it doesn't work, or it crashes the authentication service. And then when I do MJS, it doesn't do anything either. And I've been like battling this for 3 days. Another thing that I tried this morning was I saw an example of someone that what he did was he created a client folder and a server folder, and everything from the client he put it there, and everything on the socket IO he put it on the server. And then what he did, he installed its own packages and node modules, and that way it worked for him. And then I was trying to do that, but the thing is about my project is I don't see people building much with it. So I'm using Next.js, MongoDB, and Socket.io, and Tailwind for the styling. And then I'm using NextAuth for my authentication. And what I noticed, every example that I saw on YouTube, either they were using TypeScript or they were just not connecting to a database. So that's the other issue that I was having. So I tried to look for this article and I kept reading it and going on, and it just doesn't. I haven't been able to do it. And then I went to Next.js ES module to see what is going on, and I was not able to do anything. And then I went to Reddit, Next.js, Socket.io, and there's a lot of people with the same issue. And some people were talking about Express.js, which eventually is what I did. I created an Express server, and the same issue didn't work. And yeah, I'm just stuck, guys, and I feel like crap this week because I really like to have updates, and I really like to feel that I accomplished something. I did learn things under the hood, even though it hasn't worked. And the only thing that I was able to do was I was able to connect to my database at some point with probably one of the changes that I did. And the only reason I know this is that if you check, where is it? My chat feed, you see this. This is what we sent to the database, so it can connect to so it can link. And where is the other thing? Here. So we're able to do that. If I send a message to someone, that person receives it. And I didn't even know this happened until this morning when I checked that my message. I always forget how this is called. Is that chatter? Yeah, this part here. This model was created, and when I send a message as Batman to this person, Lemon Squeeze, I sent LOL, and that was like around 3 p.m. yesterday. So I connected to the database finally, but I didn't even realize it because I've been having the issues that the application's not even running. So I think that's a win. I was able to connect to the database, but so far I'm stuck. I decided to record a video now and just call it just take the L for the day, and just I reached out to one of my friends that I met at the Code and Coffee meetup to see if he can help me out, not to give me the answer, but to guide me. Because I feel there's something that I'm missing, and because I'm so inexperienced. And again, guys, if you have been watching my journey, this is literally my second project. Like, this is my second project, and this chat app is like an intermediate level project. So this is not like a simple to-do list app. This is very technical stuff that is required to learn. And I just feel that there's things under the hood. There's something that I'm missing, and because of my inexperience, I'm not able to do it. And yes, I know it has to do with the module. And I changed the imports and I did the file changes, but I just feel there's something that I'm missing, and because of my inexperience, I'm not able to do it. So hopefully I'm able to speak with my my friend from the Code and Coffee meetups. But of course I don't want to bother him. I already told him, and he said when he gets the chance. So hopefully I'm able to speak to him during the weekend. And if not, Monday is another day, just start again, just back at it. So I'm sorry that I don't have like the most energy or vibe today, but I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit down because 3 days, man, stuck. But ironically, I'm enjoying it because this is gonna happen, right? Once I enter into the profession. But yeah, guys, that's all I have for you. A very sad update, but hey, see you on the next one. Peace.